So I'm now in the border town of Moyale, ready to cross the border, hopefully without any problems. Oh, what a crazy experience Ethiopia has been.
At Moyale, I meet up again with Simon and Caro. But since Caro felt too sick to cycle, I continued together with Simon for our first few days through Kenya.
Oh, well, I know you stroked the setup, baby, of all the leaves up in the ground. And I know your song is old but healthy.
It was our first night camping in Kenya. It rained a lot, some thunderstorms at night, and the ground is so extremely muddy that we had to walk the bikes out, otherwise they would just completely build up with mud. Now I have a spine in my foot.
And that's the early sigh of dawn thunder. I see you stir the fog around. And when you find the voice and gears of sunset, we'll hear that high and lonesome sound. Oh. And I would question everywhere.
I had a lot of problems with my tire yesterday, and then we saw this school in the middle of the desert. We asked for some water to find a puncture in the tube, and then it was an hour before dark when we fixed it, and the guys here invited us to camp here. So we ended up camping at this boarding school. It's now a holiday, so there's just a few workers around. In 2 days the season starts, and 300 children will be spending here 4 months in the desert. Hello. It's a very strange place in the middle of the desert to be spending 4 months on a school. But we were happy to spend 1 night here.
Well, the mercury is on its knees, and some ghost comes along to light the stars. And my heart is the wing of unclaimed free. The nights just fall and I see how far. And we're out of the wild and into the tame, and even God has moved indoors. But love is fired at us at point blank range. There's no shelter in a perfect storm. So come to me through the trees, past the city, beyond the glow. Find a place in this world where something wild still grows.
Simon is not around me anymore. He stayed in Marsabit with Caro. Caro was still not feeling very good, and maybe it's better if Simon stays with her at least today. So the next few days to Nanyuki I'll be on my own again. And look at this landscape here. Oh.
We format our dreams to fit our screen. They'll have less and less to say. And the sunrise or a kiss is so easy to miss. You have to show up in person and on time. And oh my, what a mess, how things get blessed.
What a great spot to camp here by this small river. Nice sound of the water during the night, makes me sleep very good always.
Past the city, beyond the globe, find a place in this world. Something wild still grows. Run to me through the tree, past the city, beyond the globe.
Oh, it's more mud than water.
In this world, something wild still grows.
Man, it's hot. Proper desert landscape here. There hasn't been a single Kenyan who asked me for money, but almost everybody asked me for water. But yeah, I just cannot give water to everybody, unfortunately. I'm now going up the steep flanks of the most famous mountain in Kenya, Mount Kenya. Oh, my legs are hurting.
In Nanyuki, we meet Joost, who welcomes us with open arms. He lives in a green oasis with an incredible view of Mount Kenya from his porch. It is the perfect place to rest, recover, and make plans for the next weeks. And eat a lot of pancakes, of course.
Say hi to Matti.
Hi.
Say hi to Doris.
Waking up every morning with a view of Mount Kenya rising like Olympus above the Kenyan highlands
So yours doesn't have
convinces
the
us that we have to climb that mountain. We rent backpacks and fill them with enough food for a 3-day trek to the peak of Mount Kenya.
Ready to go?
We are cycling with very heavy backpacks, around 20 kilograms each. And the plan is to hike up Mount Kenya.
it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna feel how it feels? Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal that I am making? You, it's you and me. And if only could I make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. If only could.
It's already getting dark, and we still have 1 kilometer, very steep kilometer to go to the gate where we will camp.
You don't wanna hurt me, but see how deep the bullet lies. I know where I'm tearing you asunder. There is thunder in our hearts. Is there so much hate for the ones we love? Tell me we both matter, don't we? You, it's you and me. It's you and me. Won't be unhappy, and if only could make a deal with God, not get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. If only could. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Come on, angel. Come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. If only could make a deal with God, not get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill with no problem. If only could. If only could. You, it's you and me.
After arriving at Old Moses Camp yesterday afternoon, we hiked a few hours to this place where we slept tonight. And maybe 1 hour before we got here, our guide got caught up with us. So he's now joining us. Today we will go further up the mountain, hopefully to the highest point, which is 4,800 meters, Point Lenana. The night was very, very cold. I still have cold feet.
Late at night, watching the satellites. North Carolina and the rolling hills. Orion draws back the arrow, aiming at the heart of a scarecrow. flower to flower, I close my eyes so I might dream. Won't you meet me when the sun stands still? When I will be there bells.
We made it to Shipton's camp, the second camp on the hill. That's where we will camp tonight. That's where we left our stuff. Simon and Caro are now putting up the tent there. But it's still very early in the day, maybe 3 o'clock. So I decided to hike a bit further already.
The pain is there for to pretend. If it didn't hurt, then we all would bleed to death. I'm black to black, real to real, heart to heart, shield to shield. My soul,
Oh man,
I might dream.
5,000 meters.
Won't you meet me when the
Look at the
sun
view.
stands still?
Big glacier down there. Wow, so nice. Down there, very tiny yellow spot. That's where Caro and Simon put up the tent. We're now attempting to do the circle around the summit and then at the end of the day walk back to Shipton's camp down below. So we left the tent, the sleeping bags, we left everything down except we need to carry some food, water, of course camera gear.
I fell asleep and I woke up in the sky. Was a light so bright I could see through my skin. All the sorrow in the cold north wind. I had to go through. Yeah, I had.
Refreshing dive in the lake here, 4,500 meters.
Dollar to dollar, broke to broken, ash to ash, smoke to smoke. I close my eyes so I might dream. Won't you meet me when the sun stands still? When I will be there, bells. When I will be there, bells.
We made it down
the water here was some big animal really going crazy, making loud noises. I could see it moving, but not really what it was. Maybe an elephant. Just up this steep hill, my rear hub broke, so nothing happens when I move the pedals.
So Niels is now pushing the bicycle. Oh man. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Shit.
And we're pretty much in the middle of nowhere here. Only a few kilometers there's a lodge. Yeah, we'll try to go there now. So we went to this lodge, and as if by a miracle, the guy owning the lodge also had a similar bike to me. So I now have his rear wheel, which, well, it has a bit more sprockets. My wheel is on Simon's bike. The plan is to still cycle to Lake Baringo, and then eventually I will have to go back to Nairobi to get a new hub for my wheel. Yeah, it will be a long tour through Kenya like this.
Put in some sealant. Hopefully it works.
My new dog.
Thank you, Olmolo, for your help.
Just trying to buy some sugar. Got our sugar.
The night fell with bicycle bells, the dark had wooden teeth. Oh, we broke on up to hill country. The air was thin and sweet. Lord, the air was thin and sweet. She held on to my coat that night like a kid lost in her sleeves. Oh, we warmed the ground, we hushed our sound. We slept on walking feet. Lord, we slept on walking feet.
Our plan was to cycle on this road along Lake Bogoria, But already at the previous lake, Lake Baringo, we saw that the water level had risen substantially, and unfortunately the road has been completely flooded here. A lot of flamingos around here, a lot of dead flamingos as well, unfortunately. That building over there just completely flooded, surrounded by flamingos.
Off in the night, you can hear them bright, the sirens of the sea. Oh, and city birds and alley girls, they all just sing for free. Oh, they all just sing for free. Oh, darling, pardon me, do I look familiar when we were just larkspur and leaves? We were strong through the tether and we were all silver and stone. We were the lust of the miners, darling, pardon me. That sky glowed all calico like phosphor in the sea. To the ground we fall, she owns us all, kings and boys and beasts. Oh, kings and boys and beasts. Oh, darling, pardon me, but do I look familiar when we were just flying free? And we burned from a freight train and we were some flicker of truth in the smile of a salesman